Hey guys, welcome back to the Fool Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. I just wanted to give my thoughts on the story of the day. Out of Ann Arbor, Michigan is replacing the Mo Linguist who left to go to Buffalo with Kentucky's Steve Clinkscale. And I think this move is really out of the bad situation, the best that Michigan fans and the team could really hope for. Clinkscale is known as a really good recruiter. According to 24/7, he's the number 14 recruiter in the country. So that's great. You can get a top 15 guy to come in. And he also has the stats to back it up. 2013, I think it was, at Cincinnati, he made their team, I think they were ranked in the 50s in the defensive secondary to the top 14, I think it was, the 14th in the country. He was only there for 1 year. And then he goes over to Kentucky, and from Kentucky he turned them into a top 10 defensive program. I think they were number 4, number 3 with him, and now last year they were number 6 in defensive yards given up per game. I think it was just under 180 last year through the air. That is just outstanding results. He also has the recruits where he's getting a lot of 4-star defensive recruits to come to them in Kentucky. So definitely this is to me, a great hire out of the situation Michigan had. Obviously, no one wanted to lose Mo Linguist. I think he had great ties. Obviously, the NFL connection and the connection to Texas, those are not there now. Certainly, Michigan will not have those connections to Texas without Linguist. But what Steve brings is just really an area of big-time need. He is from Youngstown, Ohio. He went to Ashland University, which I think is also in Ohio. So he has all kinds of Ohio connections. And that's just something Michigan has really been missing since Brady Hoke left, was recruiting Ohio. Harbaugh's starting to get a few players out of Ohio, like your Moore and such, and like this past cycle. But Ohio's so rich in talent. Michigan has got to go in there and try to get more players out of Ohio. And hopefully this Steve can come in, Clinkscale, and can come in and get some players. He's shown the ability to get top talent to come from Michigan, from Ohio, and obviously staying in Kentucky, to come to Kentucky. You also have to consider, too, that he's a great hire in this way. He was already recruiting Will Johnson, the 5-star who is a verbal to Michigan. He also was recruiting Cody Jones, who is another secondary position at Michigan. So they already know him. Hopefully those guys will stick with the program and not leave once they see who Michigan replaced Mo Linguist with. Another tie-in which I was reading about was that Ron Bellamy and him had a connection, like they both coached at the same place. There was some connection. It's eluding me exactly what it was. But he's going to be working with Ron Bellamy. So again, that's a nice overlap there. That's not like completely brand new. And just thinking about him as a coordinator, I'm just really ecstatic that Michigan was able to get this guy. It seems, Michigan is down, and they've been down for, a decade, honestly. And they haven't won a big game in a long time. Maybe a decade's too long. But they've been down for a while, right? And they're not beating Ohio State. I totally get that. And it just seemed like everything is just piling on Michigan. And Mo Linguist just quits in the middle of May. Like, what? What? Like, only Michigan, right? Only Michigan can have this. Blah, 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 blah. That's what the fan board's like. It's terrible. But that Michigan can go off and get what the Michigan beat writers were saying, what the Michigan fans were saying, is like the top choice is just, wow. I can't believe Michigan was able to pull it off, because they never seem to be able to get the guy they really, really want. It always seems that, Michigan's always like the bridesmaid, right? Like, just think about the recruits when they have the table with the hats. It's like so many times Michigan's hat's out there just for like looks or something, and then they pick the other hat. Maybe things are changing. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm just happy that Steve Clinkscale is coming to Michigan. Definitely. It happened quickly. He's got a great recruiting track record, and he's got a great statistical background too. So it'll be hopeful. I'm hopeful that he can do that at Michigan as well. So we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, let me know what you think. Steve Clinkscale coming to Michigan from Kentucky, taking over the vacated secondary position job. Just great. In my mind, I think it's a great hire. I know many people are not happy with Jim Harbaugh. Don't get me wrong. His results are not the greatest. But he is not standing pat. He's trying to switch things. He's getting rid of coaches in the offseason. He's trying to fix things. Sometimes it's going to work, sometimes it's not. We'll see if this one works. If anything, though, I think what it really does, unless Michigan totally implodes with like a 3 or 4-win season, I think all these new coaches moving in is giving Harbaugh another year at least on his Michigan coaching life. But we'll see. Hopefully Michigan can at least get 6 or 7 wins. That'd be fine. I mean, I don't have, maybe I'm just too apathetic, right? Where what you're hoping for is, and just hopefully don't give up 100 points to Ohio State, right? Because I know Ryan Day's just waiting, chomping at the bit to go and destroy Michigan again. Well, we'll see how it goes. Hey, it's another day, and it's actually something positive for Michigan. So, again, let me know what you guys think. Put the comments in the box. I'll try to respond as I am able to. Thanks again to the subscribers. Appreciate those guys. And until I see you next time, go Blue.